You probably heard now a lot about the law of attraction, manifestation, the secret movie, and now there's not only zillions of books about it, there's also zillions of YouTubers, and it's caused more and more people to go online. And so what's happened here is that there's so much information on this subject. You may love it, you may hate it, you may like it, you may not believe in it at all. In this video, I'm going to break down a no BS guide that truly worked for me. This is unlike anything you ever heard before. So first, make sure you get my free success hypnosis. It's right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com in the description and pinned to the comments right there down below. It's my free success hypnosis to reprogram your subconscious mind and rewire it so you can attract what you want quicker, faster, and easier by going directly to your subconscious mind instead of using a million different magical manifestation techniques. Just go right there down below to get my free success hypnosis, and let's dive right into this video. So the whole focus about the law of attraction in the Western world is about getting what you want exclusively. But in order to have the outside world mirror the inner world that you see in your imagination that you want to create, you first have to know who you really are. And our entire world has convinced us that we're a physical thing in this physical world. So we're trying to cajole the laws of the universe to be like, give me money, give me love, give me these things. And sometimes it works because that's how powerful not only your subconscious mind is, but it's also how powerful spirit itself is. And that's why it says in the Bible to seek first the kingdom of heaven within, and all things will be given unto you. Because you can use these laws of the universe. You see it in many Hollywood celebrities. There's a lot of viral videos of Hollywood celebrities talking about, you know, you can manifest your dreams into existence, but it's also one of the highest professions of not only psychopaths, but people that are incredibly clinical types of depression, suicides. It's not good. So what's my point here is that you can use the laws of the universe in a very third dimensional nature to bend reality and get what you want, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we obtain any level of true self-realization. All these things that we want in our life, whether it's money, whether it's a house, whether it's a car, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a travel, certain lifestyle you want, all these things will perish. These are all the things of the flesh, of temporary nature. In fact, life expectancy is only about 72.5 years. So when we place all of our importance on these outside things, yes, we can get what we want, but unless we realize that the source of all things is within us and that we're connected to something greater, you can call it whatever you want. You can call it God, you can call it Jesus, you can call it spirit, you can call it consciousness, you can call it the universe, you can call it no thing. Because it really is no thing. Because look, if you look at this stuff, this is just a little piece of a twig, right? This is 99.99999% empty space. So is this sand. 99% empty space. So why is everything that seems so physical, that we want so bad, that seems so far away and distant from ourselves, that we need to use so much force to try to get what we want and hopefully it works? Why do these physical things in the world, why are they actually 99% empty space? Well, because they're made up of no thing. They're made up of spirit energy, they're made up of God. They're made up of this energy that is far grander than this dimension entirely. And when we seek first the kingdom of heaven within and we realize we're a spiritual being in a physical body as opposed to a physical body trying to cajole the laws of the universe just to get a car, just to get a house, what happens is you move to a higher level of awareness, a higher level of self-realization. And when you identify with yourself as spirit, as one with God, as a divine being, what are the qualities of God? What are the qualities of spirit? What are the qualities of the universe? Fuller expansion, constant expression. It's infinite in nature. It's totally exceedingly abundant. Nothing is impossible to it. Therefore, seek first the kingdom of heaven and all things will be given unto you. Your life mirrors that. You could have you could attract all the success you want, all the clients, you could attract all the relationships, the perfect romance, have the most epic, amazing life in the entire world, and you can still be depressed if you don't know that it all comes from God. If it all doesn't come from spirit, if it all doesn't come from something higher than you learning these special techniques to cajole the universe. You aren't a body. You're spirit itself. You're a spiritual being in a physical body. And when you realize this, then you don't need to apply force to the world anymore. All you have to do is obtain a higher level of self-awareness and self-actualization. And what happens is your outside world mirrors that. If you really understand that you're one with God, that you're a divine being, that you're infinite in nature, that God is infinite in nature, that the universe is all loving, that we're in this field of cosmic energy, and that consciousness has an effect on the outside world, you don't need to worry, you don't need to stress. You know that your bank account is gonna mirror that. You know that your health, your relationships, they're all gonna mirror that. So if you're with me so far on this video, give me a comment right there down below that says, I'm a spiritual being in a physical body. Now, the next thing to know about the No BS Guide to the Law of Attraction is watching as many YouTube videos as humanly possible isn't gonna help you manifest if you don't have a direct experience of this information, right? When we have a direct experience of this information, we move from learning it to living it. You could go to a million seminars, you could read a million personal development books, business books, money books, law of attraction books, you could watch a million law of attraction channels. It doesn't mean that we're going to be actually able to apply it into our life. And for me, I look at this twofold. The first part of that is, it's not about gathering more information. We don't need more information. The kingdom of heaven is already within. We're already connected to the spigot of the universe. What we need to do is learn how to release this power. We don't have to get more energy, get more knowledge. We have to learn how to release this potential, and most of it is trapped within the subconscious mind. If you don't know what the word subconscious means, it's pretty crazy, right? Think of a submarine, right? It's sub is below, so below ocean, submarine, that's what it means, right? So your subconscious means below conscious, subconscious, below conscious. Now, the subconscious controls 95% of your life. Essentially, you've been hypnotized. You've been hypnotized to believe your entire story of your life. What you think you're capable of earning in a year is just a state of hypnosis that's been programmed for the amount of time that you've been alive. So if you've been alive for 26 years or 49 years, you've been programmed your entire life based off of the physical senses, based off of what the adults around you, how much they made, based off of the light photons vibrating in your bank account over and over and over. It creates a pattern response, and then you build a self-identity, a personality that gets built to this. Joe Dispenza says to change your personal reality, you have to change your personality. In other words, you have to change how you think and feel about yourself and about the world at large. And for me, this became hypnosis. When I learned this, I said, holy cow, I could literally rewrite my entire subconscious. That's what I needed to do, and that's why I'm so big on hypnosis. I have a free success hypnosis that's right there down below in the description and pinned to the comments that I've been using pretty much every single day for the last 12 years to literally rewrite my mind, because I had all these silly belief systems. I was 19, I dropped out of college. I wanted to travel around the world and then become a personal development author. And I was 19 when I wrote my first book. Every single publishing company said, no, what are you doing, you stupid, silly kid? You know, put some shoes on and go back and eat your applesauce and come back, you know, when you're 65 and retired, then you could write books. And so I realized everything my physical world was telling me was saying was impossible. And you may relate to that. You may not think you could double your income. You may not think that you could attract your soulmate. You may not think you could attract your dream job. All you have to do is start to shift your focus from how does it work and what would I need to do and what technique to self-realization. Realize you are spirit itself. You're eternal. Your body's gonna die probably one day, but you're never going to. You're gonna go to far grander and greater dimensions. In fact, I'm looking forward to future dimensions, especially when you realize how crazy most people are in this dimension. But that's neither here nor there. So we have to get back to reprogramming the subconscious. My free success hypnosis is right there down below. Now ask yourself, what do you really want? First, you've attained self-realization. You realize you aren't a body. You've decreased the importance of all these material pursuits in the outside world, or adventures in the outside world, or experiences in the outside world. You realize you're one with God, you're a divine being, and that there's this beautiful, powerful force in the universe that you can have a direct experience with. And when you have that, a direct experience with it, that's you connected to spirit, right? Then step number 2, we've started to move from learning it to living it. We're not just sitting and watching videos, we're making it happen. We're going out, we're knocking on doors, we're making phone calls, we're asking people out that we find attractive. We're starting our dream businesses. We're taking big, bold action steps. And we're also reprogramming our subconscious mind. We aren't just gathering general information anymore. We're going directly to the subconscious. My free success hypnosis is right there down below. Now, the next step is, what do you really want? Like, what do you actually want? Most people literally have no idea what they want because they spend their entire time, they work 40 hours a week at a job they don't really like, that as soon as the whistle ends, they never think about the job again. They don't like it, and the whole way there, they're worried about getting fired. It's no way for us to live. And so we've been conditioned in our world by the control centers of this world to be controlled by fear of consequences. Well, what if I go off on my own? What if I do what I want? What if I go for my dreams and it doesn't work out? What if? And this goes infinitely on forever. We have to stop that. Say to yourself, what do I really want? What do I really want? If I'm only alive for a little while, if life expectancy is only 72.5 years, what do I really want? What do I really want if I'm one with God and God is all-knowing, perfect, powerful energy system? All things are possible when I connect to this. I can create any outside reality that I want, all the while having deep spiritual experiences and deep spiritual knowledge and wisdom. What do I want? Find out what that is, write it on a piece of paper in the present tense, and read it every single morning and every single night. But don't just repeat the string of words. Read it in a gratitude to God. So it begins with, dear God, thank you so much that I now have a viral YouTube channel that's reaching hundreds and thousands of people. I'm getting millions of views every single month, right? This is the types of things I started doing. I started thanking God every single day. Dr. Joe Dispenza says, can you give thanks for a future that has not been made manifest yet? Think about that. Can you give thanks for something before it's happened? And if you do that, then you've literally broken out of the matrix itself. And that's why it says in the Bible, to those that have, more is given. When you possess it in consciousness, then you see it materialize in the outside world, because the outside world is just a reflection. It's a mirror. It's a holographic mirror of your internal state of consciousness. And this is when we start to see the outside world respond to us. That's what the law of attraction is about. The law of attraction just says like energy attracts like energy. That's all it says. Well, the law of vibration says everything is energy. And when we master these two basic principles, we identify with ourselves as our true self, as opposed to our temporary flesh that comes and goes. That's when we unleash real spiritual power. We find out we're more powerful than we ever imagined, and life can be a lot better than we ever truly imagined. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you check out my free success hypnosis right there down below in the description, and pin to the comments right there down below. Go like this, put a smile on your face, take a deep breath in and out, and say thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you share this video, text it, email it, put it on social media, send it out to someone, give me a comment right there down below. You know, a lot of times people say like, I don't want to make a comment. It was a good video though, okay? But the way the YouTube algorithm works is many top channels pay YouTube to pop up in the top of the feed. So if you think we do a good work here on this channel, you could hit that like button, give me a comment right there down below, and let me know what you think of today's episode. I'll see you on the next video. Make sure you hit the bell notification to get notified for future episodes. And last but not least, begin reprogramming your subconscious mind. Realize all those old belief systems are simply subconscious. They're buried in the subconscious mind, but the subconscious can be reprogrammed through repetition. So right there down below is my free success hypnosis, and I'll see you next time.